Shawn Spears is one of the best in AEW when it comes to targeting his offense at his opponent's weakness. He talked a lot about it in his post-match promo, which was freaking fire and badass.
You're absolutely right.
Wow. But he talked a lot about that as a 20-year veteran in the business, as a dude who goes at it, and has always kind of had the chip on his shoulder. Some of his offense, dude, he is willing to. I mean, we saw it with the chair shot heard around the world with Cody, and ever since then, Shawn Spears has, as he said, the chairman has that hair trigger. He made an example out of poor Andrew Everett tonight. In our private chat setting up the show, SPD usually types out the whole match card, and he just put Shawn Spears segment because Andrew Everett unfortunately just got absolutely murdered by Shawn Spears, who looks like he's ready to really send a message about his career. With CM Punk as the victim for that, right? I think that Shawn Spears is a veteran in the game. He realizes the platform that he has here, getting a big opportunity, getting a match against CM Punk on a big stage on Dynamite, as the guy who, as he said, kind of does the dirty work, sends the message on behalf of MJF. Man, I can't wait to see what's in store for Wednesday. I think that two vets in the game, Shawn Spears is entering this one with the right mentality, with the right attitude.
You're absolutely right. And, I missed Shawn Spears overall in the ring. He's got a big track record in AEW, but, obviously he's been the associate stooge of MJF, is trying to be his right-hand man right now in the process that's going through. But I love Spears's presentation. His entrance works so well. It's so cool. It's so just methodical, really eerie. And then obviously after the match with that promo, man, the very serious promo.
Let's talk about that promo because it's controversial, man. I mean, that's the thing. Here's the thing. It clearly got hijacked by the crowd. Who, hey, I'm not gonna be mad at the crowd giving us a Wardlow chant. Crayfish, Cleveland born, Cleveland bred.
That was great.
Love hearing the War Dog back to back, my pick for breakout superstar of the year. And I think that this is going to be the year of the War Dog. But awesome stuff to hear the crowd going nuts for Wardlow. Wardlow's facial expressions.
Oh,
SPD, you said it time and again, dude. You said it. Wardlow's really good. Kind of underappreciated with how his facial expressions tell it all. Yep. He doesn't need to say anything. He says it all with his face.
Just looks around at the crowd, smirks,
he's
and
come
raises
on.
those eyebrows. The wheels are turning big time, and he's just ready to just snap Spears in half and then squish MJF like a bug, man. And the crowd is ready for it. They're so on board.
I will say the people who are on the edge about the Shawn Spears promo, I loved it. And I think if you go back and you kind of maybe try to drown out those Wardlow chants and just kind of really focus on no kidding. They were some of the loudest chants of the night. But you really focus in on what Spears was talking about, and I feel like he delivered it with a lot of conviction. And he had the look in his eye. You could just tell he had that look in his eye, like he was ready. So I'm excited about what's in store next week. I think that one could be a sleeper, man.
It could, and I think it should, because I think this is one of the more in-depth stories that is going on right now with the feud. And, not to jump ahead or anything, but next week's card is absolutely insanely stacked. And they just announced the House of Black versus Varsity Blondes as well. So this is we're all on the edge of our seat for Wardlow. And I think ever since the turn of the new year, we've been really, really excited for what's in store. And I think it's going to be kind of like a Hangman style pop when Wardlow finally turns on MJF as well.
Well said. That's a good way to describe it.